Well, welcome to my world. I have just sent you a few emails, and you've probably read them, talking about Body Awakening Method and about the live event and the online training. And I got so many emails and questions about the next process or the advanced part of our classes. You've got the very foundation with the Body Awakening Method, but of course there's much, much more, because we didn't just invent this body overnight. It's about really understanding the body. And even though the online program is so important, it is the foundation, but to come to a live event is where we practice what you've learned in the online training. And with these questions, I tell a lot of people, it doesn't matter which one you do first, the chicken or the egg, the same scenario is a lot of people that do come to the live event and they haven't done any of the online training, then they want to go home and they can hardly wait to get to the online training. And vice versa. They're in the online training and they've done a lot of it, or some of it at least, and then they're excited to come to the live event so that myself and my team can work with you in person, and we really get this vibrational connection and a body transfer of how to use this work. So even though we have both sides, you don't have to have done the online, live event in order to move on to advanced classes. In the advanced classes, what we call the Practitioner class, and it's about practicing it on yourself first. It's about really understanding yourself, and we have a lot of holistic practitioners that come, workshop leaders and presenters, coaches in the industry, executive coaches, and just executives in general wanting to be a better presenter. So, and to really work through the issues in their own tissues. And what we all understand the saying, healer, heal thyself. So it all comes down to you reinventing yourself within your body and really finding that deep understanding within yourself. So in the practitioner level, it is a 10-day process. We do it in 2 levels. The first level is what we call level 1, and it is where we learn the art of reading faces. Everyone learns to read a face in a day, and it's about who you see in the mirror every day of your life. And that takes a whole day, and by the end of the day, everyone has learned to read a face, and they will be face readers. And being able to, I use it so much with my clients, even before I get on the phone, I'll just simply go on Facebook. With the internet these days, you just look up their name on the internet or on Facebook, and there's usually pictures of them, and I can read them really deeply. Within the first 2-3 minutes, I can go straight in, and people are really deeply touched when they're understood that way. And then we spend 3 days on body analysis, body-mind analysis, where a person learns all about their own self, their own corrections, and find that deep connection within themselves, but they also learn to read others. And this is really important when you're working with people, is to be able to read them and read their beautiful qualities and where they're stuck. And so the power of the work for yourself, first and foremost, and then how you can use it on others, to understand your spouse, your children, what makes them tick, and where are they holding back, and how you can assist them in moving forward in their life, not becoming practitioners for them, but at least finding the compassion to understand people. So that's level 1, which is 5 days. You can split them up. And then in level 2, it is the first day we learn how to read hands, and it's finding that deep connections and appreciation for these beautiful hands that have been part of you and have done so much for you. And everything you touch, you leave your fingerprint of light behind. And you understand every single digit, and even when someone's fidgeting, you can read them just by how they're using their hands. But when did you spend a whole day just marveling at your own hands, the most incredible tool that you have, and the energy starts to flow through your body, and you appreciate it when you're touching yourself. When you touch others, you do it gently and you do it with a consciousness. We use it to make food, and all that energy goes into food, or anything you do, crafts, even writing, how you're using your hands and how your hands feel. So we use these tools a lot, yet we don't take the time to appreciate them. And the more you appreciate your body's saying, thank God you've come home and you appreciate me. So that's hands, and then we spend 2 days on emotional anatomy, looking at body types and how energy is flowing through the body. And we're working our way up to what we call emotional release trigger point day, where we actually, we've taken the first 8 days to the 8 parts of the 10-day program, and your body is ready to release it, and we actually do body work. It's to trigger, and you're preparing you to trigger it out of the body so that you can correct your posture. You can finally release the energy in the cellular memory and move forward, and it's a lot easier to correct your posture if we can trigger it out. And then we spend the next 2 days on, we look at your genetic pool, your DNA, and how dis-ease started, and where you carry it, even through your gene pool, and what the emotions are behind it. Yes, we have mental and physical components, but we look at what emotions are affecting it, whether it was your parents or your grandparents or great-grandparents, how history repeats itself with the dis-ease, whether it's diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, cancer, you know, the lists go on and on and on as we understand about disease, but we want to address the emotional component, and that's where you can change history, is changing how it manifests in the physical body. And then on the last day, we actually bring someone in and you get to read them head to toe, and it kind of integrates everything you learned, and your body goes, I get it. And everything about you is in the feet. It's in the first level 1, where we actually teach you to read feet. I love summer because I get to read people's feet, and if your second toe is longer than your first toe, how you might be a little controlling in relationships, or maybe your emotions are more important, your feelings are more important than what you're thinking. So like I say, the body never lies, and it's all in there. And first and foremost, it's becoming a practitioner in your own life, practicing this work with yourself. It's the deepest intimate connection with yourself. It's the most beautiful thing to invest in, because your body is your greatest asset. And I can't say that enough. Your body is your greatest asset, because without your body, you have nothing. And the body can live just fine without the brain, but the brain can't live without the body. So you can do it for personal development, or you can also do it for professional development, where we have logbooks, and you do some case studies, and you can turn your case studies into us or into my institute, and we actually send it to Australia, and you get a government government certificate, because we're a government registered training organization out of Australia, and it's recognized at tertiary for education. If you choose to go on into some of the higher levels, and the next level is masters in psychosomatic therapy, here again, you don't have to do logbooks to move on to the higher masters. The masters, here again, if you're just doing it for yourself, No logbooks are required. If you're doing it as a profession, then those case studies are important to get your certificate, and government certificate, and then if you choose, you can also take it one more level up on the professional side, and that's a diploma in teaching psychosomatic therapy. So the professional side, if you want to go all the way to a diploma, or if you're doing it for personal development, there's practitioner and then master practitioner. So some of the benefits of each level, or as you go forward with it, it is in your email, and I'll just recap on that, is it's about becoming your own therapist, healing yourself, and empowering yourself through self-awareness. It's learning how your feelings of being not good enough stem from internal hurts from childhood. We've covered a fair amount of that in the online training, but we go much, much deeper into it. Unraveling the root causes of anxiety and stress and how to release them from within through the body's cellular memory. And anxiety and stress run so high in our society, and that's a lot of the root cause of a lot of dis-ease, because it's maybe a weak point in the genes that you want to make sure that you're bridging that and understanding it, how you can change those feelings. Resolve abundance issues by discovering their root cause. Discover how your body responds to your thoughts and feelings, which creates the shape that you're in. And God, that brain up there the thoughts that we have can create a real turmoil in the chemical or the chemistry of the body. It's like a cesspool up there. So we want to really address those issues. Develop new beliefs and behavior breakthroughs that reinvent your body and then transform them in all areas of your life and your life experiences, and turn disharmony into harmony in relationships within yourself first and foremost, and then it changes your relationship to others. Improves your sex life by being fully present and loving the skin that you're in, and learn to express yourself with compassion and understanding. And of course, that starts with you and who you see in the mirror, and then you'll start to have compassion for others. And most important, reclaim your personal power by bringing all your energy back to you, and start to work that energy through the body. And that's what we call the magic of psychosomatic psychology, the study of you and your body, and how to recreate that. And I've seen people's noses straighten out right in class. I've seen a lot of people will let go of 10, 20, 30 pounds, right up to 100 pounds. I've seen as they start to work the energy through the body and learn how to bring it through them and really get to that root cause and let go of it right in the spinal column. You've been practicing it in some of the bedroom yoga and in some of the bonuses in Body Awakening method. So I just invite you to really go inside yourself and find that intimate spot. And you are the most important person in your world. And when you understand yourself, you fall in love with who you are. And that's what our work is about. And it changes all areas of your life. And nothing, I can't stress it enough, is more important than who you are, not what you do. It's who you show up in every day of your life, who you are. And yeah. People want to be loved, but your body, first and foremost, wants to be loved by you. So I invite you to give us a call if you're interested in moving forward into this work. And please, if you haven't been to Body Awakening live event, please come to a city. We do many cities or many different times of the year. We run our 3-day live event, Body Awakening live event. And we run our practitioner level, the advanced level, 2 to 3 times a year. So Our settings are very intimate, and we like to get our hands on you and work with you. And until next time, love yourself. Thank you.